Hello, here's a video on how to have a form, a Google form, set up the spreadsheet responses, to view the spreadsheet responses, and how to have yourself get an email when you've received a response to your form. It's kind of tricky. All right, so you're going to open up a Google form. Okay, we're going to title this Google Form Get Email. Okay, so when someone fills out my Google form, I want to get an email. This is just, for fun to show you. Blah, blah. Okay, now we're going to go to the settings. And we are going to make sure in our sharing settings that if we want anyone in our organization to be able to access it, we need to turn it on here. Okay. Here's for anyone in the district with the link, all those options, okay? All right, so make sure you look at your settings, your share settings before you send it, so that whenever you send it, they can actually open it, okay? All right, so now my title is set. Now, what you want to do to create the spreadsheet for responses is you want to go to responses right here. Now, if I did have some responses, it would show up as kind of a pie chart and like their names listed or whatever form criteria you had them enter. For this, we want to push create spreadsheet. It's going to automatically create a new spreadsheet for you called the title of your form with responses in parentheses next to it. So you're going to say create, and then it's going to take you to that spreadsheet. Now, I don't have any responses yet, but if I did, I would have things written here in these areas. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Go back to your form. And I want you to go to responses and click on the 3 dots. And you're going to check get email notifications, okay, for the form. And then you've got accepting responses on, all right? Now, you would think that's it, but that's not it. You have to also go to your Google form email responses spreadsheet for that form. And you're going to go to spreadsheet settings. Hi, this is Kim Thibodeau in the Learning Commons, making a quick video on how to set up your Google form to see your responses in spreadsheet format, and then how to have an email sent to yourself every time someone completes that Google form. Okay, it's kind of tricky in the new Google Forms. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to wherever you want this form to be. I'm just going to create a random form for this video. So you're going to create a Google form. We're going to call this test to get emails for forms. Okay, I'm going to add a question. Question here. Who? Just for fun. What? Okay. So once you've got that, if you click up here in your title, it'll, it's going to title it whatever you titled it here. So this is test to get emails for forms. Then whenever you go to send it, don't forget to make sure if you want anyone to be able to edit this or not edit this, make sure you've got it private. Only you can access. Here's the link you're going to share with people to access it. Also, if you want to get the link here. You can also shorten it now, shorten URL, kind of like a tiny URL, but the Google version. Okay. All right, so what you're going to do here is you want to go to this tab called Responses. Okay, and I don't have any responses yet, but you want to make sure that Accepting Responses is turned on, and you want to click on Create a New Spreadsheet. Okay, I've never used this Select Existing Spreadsheet because I want a new spreadsheet for each individual form. I'm sure there are reasons you would do this, but I have never had to do this. So I just always create a new spreadsheet, which is what it defaults to. It's nice. And it's going to be called whatever your form is called. And after the title, it's going to have the word responses in parentheses. So that's nice. So we're going to say create. And then that spreadsheet is going to open up. Okay. I don't have any answers yet. Also, I have it setting to the default of automatically collecting email addresses, which is nice. Okay, so go back to now we've got our form and our spreadsheet right next to each other. I want you to go to your form, and I want you to click on the 3 little dots, okay? We're going to make sure preferences, we've got collect email addresses, make questions required, default quiz point value if it is a quiz, okay? It's not, so I'm just going to save it. And this is all the default, but you might want to, you know, if some questions aren't required, you might want to change that. So I just usually leave it how it is. Okay. All right, accepting responses is on. We're going to click on these 3 dots. Okay, not these 3 dots, but these 3 dots within the form right here next to the spreadsheet icon. Okay, and we're going to get an email notification for new responses. And when you click back on it, it should have a check by it. That means you're going to get them. Okay, get email. So that has to be checked first. Okay, and you would think that was the only thing you have to do, but oh no, the new Google Forms has made it a little bit more complicated. So to get responses when you have it tied to a spreadsheet like we have here, what you have to do is you have to go to Tools in your spreadsheet, Notification Rules, and then you can do quite a bit of things here. You can have it notify you by email when any changes are made. When a user submits a form, that's what I want. I want a user submits a form or changes are made. I think if you do changes are made, it's gonna let you know when a form is submitted as well. So I think this one, changes are made, is more all-encompassing, but I'm not sure. I need to test that out. So I'm going to put a user submits a form because we definitely want to know that. I've got it private, so no one's going to make changes except for me. So that's kind of moot for this purpose. Then you can get a notification daily or right away when that form has been submitted. I want to know right away because I'm in the library and want to be able to, schedule my teachers as quickly as possible. Maybe you aren't. Maybe you just do it, you schedule it at the end of the day for the next day, however you want to do it. So you have 2 choices here. Okay, and then you're going to save. Now you've see that if form submitted, then send email. Okay, and then you could also delete this. Then you can add another notification rule. So now you could add in, you want to be notified when any changes are made. And I do have a couple people that have editing rights to mine. So, maybe I want to make sure that, Anne doesn't accidentally change something that she shouldn't. Notify me with a daily digest or right away. I want to know right away. Okay. So I'm going to save that setting as well. Now you'll see that you have 2 different settings. So you're going to get notified when something's submitted and if something is changed. Yay! Done. Okay? So now you can share your form. You can include it in the email. You can type in the list for the whole CHS staff, or you can type in individuals, or you can just share the link. Okay? It also gives you the option of embedding the link as well. All right? So I hope that helps. You can also share it through Google Drive, Facebook, and Twitter. I hope that helps answer your question. If you have any confusion about that because I went kind of fast, please let me know, and I will be happy to help you. Have a great day.